Today we are doing a lower body session. Mark is actually taking me through this.
Yes, so I think it's what we'll call Operation Get Lauren Simpson jacked again.
Jacked and strong.
So today is deadlift day. When I program for Lauren, I generally like having a squat day and then a deadlift day, and then she also likes like a glute kind of focus day. So today is deadlift day, which means deadlift is the A series, the first exercise we're trying to get strong on. And then the other exercises in the workout are going to be still lower body, hypertrophy based things Lauren enjoys.
A bit of a mix of everything on our lower body days. So yeah, this one's got a bit of hamstrings, a bit of quads, a bit of glutes.
We always start with our strength exercise first. So the exercise you want to get stronger on, you always put that first in your workout in the A series. So we do that first, and then the reps will go up in the workout and we do a bit more general kind of hypertrophy for the rest of Lauren's lower body.
Let's go. No shoes on deadlift day. People always ask why I don't deadlift in shoes. I just hate especially these. Look, they're very aesthetically pleasing shoes, but they're not that great on lower body days because they're very uneven, and when we deadlift we want to be like nice and close to the ground, so that's the reasoning.
We're gonna go quickly over Lauren's warm-up. She just went to start lifting, which I always go crazy at her on. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of core stability first. We're just gonna do a side plank first. This doesn't have to be super long. We're just gonna do 20 seconds each side.
It's actually harder than it looks.
So in the warm-up, it's not just about kind of, running and getting your heart rate up super high. We want to warm up with movements specific to what we're doing. What's gonna help is deadlift. So things like core stability are great to start your workout off in, and now Lauren's going to go over into a bird dog. So going out, opposite hands and pausing for 2 seconds, and then swapping over, pause. She's going to do 8 each side. So when you stretch out, don't think extending out, think about trying to hit the walls, be opposite sides behind you, and pausing for 2 seconds. So we start with a little bit of core stability, then we'll do a little bit of movement just to get the heart rate up, what we call more dynamic warm-up. So it's not going to be long kind of static holds. What Lauren's going to do is lie on the back, and she's going to do a single leg glute bridge. So single leg for the glute, she's going to pause for 2 seconds. She's going to do 8 reps. We're pausing for 2 seconds because squeeze helps with that neural drive, which basically tells your body to, hey, I want to contract those glutes, which are obviously glutes we want when we're going to be deadlifting. So the thing with warm-ups is it's also helping you just mentally prepare for what you're doing. Physically, yes, you're preparing, but also mentally. So Lauren's just going to lie on her back actually, go back down, and just do the knees over the side, stretch, straight leg, and back and forth. Good.
I love this one. It's a full crack of the back.
Not holding it. Every time we do this, I need to remind. Control. You're trying to control. Come over. So we're not trying to hold the stretch, we're not trying to hold those steps, we're just trying to move, take your body through a bit of range of motion. And as you can see, we're doing movements which are going to be impacting muscles specific to our exercise.
Let's do an RDL to start off, and just using the bar only just to get used to that movement pattern.
And do 10 reps, you'll notice you feel a bit more free and you can increase your range of motion. But again, just drilling in kind of the movement pattern we're going to be doing. So Lauren's program today is going to be 3 sets of 5 reps on the deadlift. So we're going to start on 100 kilos. 100 kilos today on week 1. But doesn't mean the first thing we do is go straight to 100 kilos. We're going to do a fair few warm-up sets. So first exercise, we want to warm up to get ready to actually get to that 100 kilos and do it at a high level. So going nice and light, just so Lauren can get used to deadlifting it. It's been a while. So the goal is just get your body used to the movement, and each set we're just going to add a little bit of weight. We're not taking to failure, just 5 reps. Still strong. So with our warm-up, because we're not going super high, we're not going to do as many warm sets. We're going to do 4 sets, so 5 reps, then 4 reps this set, then add weight, will keep going up, then 3 reps, and then 2 reps, okay? So 4 warm-up sets, and each set, as the reps lower, the weight on the bar ascends. Good.
I can already feel it.
The rest will increase the closer you get to your first working set. So normally pretty short, maybe 60 seconds the first warm-up set, and then I normally add about 30 seconds to each warm-up set. It depends how heavy you're kind of going. If you're doing like a 1 rep max, obviously it would be a bit different. But for here, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, then just before you kind of warm up, true working sets around that 2-minute mark. So Lauren is wearing a belt here, weightlifting belt, not a waist trainer, people.
Not a waist trainer, there is a difference.
No deal, no deal. So this is to help her basically with her bracing. So when she's filling her belly up with air, when she's lifting, she's pushing her air basically out into the belt, and it's gonna basically improve her tightness so she can feel a bit more supportive when she lifts. Good start. Good for Lauren Simpson.
I feel dead already after doing that 100. I haven't deadlifted probably in 5 months. Squatted or deadlifted much, so I think I'm gonna feel that tomorrow, but it excites me that I can now progress from here.
So in the B series, we've got a seated leg curl. So I love seated or lying leg curl. Seated just means it's going to be basically hardest in the stretch when your legs are straight. And it also puts a more of a greater stretch on your hamstrings because you're in that hip flex position. So normally with a lying leg curl, obviously your torso is lying down. By being seated, sitting up, you're further driving in that stretch position. And this is where it's hardest. So that's where it's going to be hardest to get that momentum. So what I want Lauren to do is stop really trying to use a low momentum down and using her body. I just want to focus on flexing her knee with a hamstring and with her torso. Try not to round, especially through the lumbar spine, the lower back. You don't want to do that. Just try to keep neutral. Here we've got 3 sets, a descending rep. So we've got 12 reps, set 1, 10, and then this is a final set, which is 8 reps. So final set, 8 reps, which means the weight's gone up.
6, 7.
And what's good there is that was hard, but she has more reps in her. But it's not too far away from failure, which means she can go up a little bit in weight next week, but it's still going to be a quality set as well for hypertrophy. So we've got a front foot elevated split squat, 3 sets of 12, 10, 8. So a split squat is obviously just a split squat. So what we're trying to do is just make sure Lauren uses the full range of motion. I want to push her knee as far forward as she can and get full depth. What we're trying to do is get the hamstring to the calf muscle to get as much knee flexion, which stretches out the quads. And then on the back leg, when she can't get any further, she drops down to stretch out the rec fem on the back leg. After you do one leg, what I want Lauren to do is have a little bit of a rest, 15, 20 seconds to breathe. Why? Because the split squat is working both legs. The front leg is working, but the back leg's also working because that's your quad muscle, your rec fem, which is also being worked. So it's a little bit fatigued. So again, think push knee forward when we want quads, not just dropping straight down. The way I like to think about it is like an escalator. You're going down, 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 and then you're coming back up. Down, 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 and then back up. Rather than that kind of elevator of just straight down, straight up. And keep getting that range. Was that 10 reps?
Yes.
Lies. I don't think that was 10 reps.
Should have been counting them.
I was too busy crushing each YouTube video.
I hate these. These and Bulgarian split squats are probably my most hated exercises. And the fact you have to do one leg and then you have to do the other leg, it's just torturous. So next up we have one for the glutes and we're going to be doing a cable kickback. One of my favorites actually. So this is really targeting the glutes in that top shortened position. So, oops, that is a little bit heavy for me. So for this, I'm going to be working through 3 sets of 12 reps each. So remember with this one, you don't want to have your lower back arched or you don't want to be kicking up too high. A common mistake I see is people really kicking up high and it's just putting all the tension in your lower back. So just kick back until the glute is short and then bring it back down. Really focus on that squeeze as you come to the top. Squeeze. Ooh. And then we're gonna swap over legs. I feel like cable kickbacks in the past got like so much hate over the years, but this is actually one of my favorites to do. So we're gonna work through 12 reps again. On the other side, you'll see I'm not swinging, using the momentum. Everything is really nice and tight. My core is locked on. I'm just really working that isolated glute. Oh, the burns. Ow.
Leg extension to finish. Again, 3 sets, 12, 10, 8. One thing with the leg extension is, that's too heavy, is this part here on the machine, this is the pivot point. When you're setting the seat, just making sure the pivot point kind of lines up with like the mid part of your knees, because that's kind of what you want. So that's your joint moving kind of in line with the pivot point. It's good that I've gone back to working with beginners. Come here, Musti. Look at the stack, go do the rep. Go do the rep. This is why it feels heavy. The pin's there.
I wasn't going crazy.
She broke it. So with this, guys, it's gonna be hardest at the top, but what I don't want Lauren to do where she just throws the weight up, okay? Then we're just using a lot of momentum. Control the weight up, contract your weight up. So something I hate on people and doing leg extension, and Lauren always does it. So this is just throwing the weight up, launching up, go. See how it like jolts and the pad actually goes off? That's not what we want. What we want is control. So stop. From here, control up and get to me, contract. There we go, feel the difference? Go, contract up. See, the pad stays against her shit. Up. That is control the weight. You can still lift aggressively without throwing it up. This is how I want you to do the leg extension. So it's not going, ugh, and that, okay? Typical Lauren Simpson rep.
So thanks so much for watching our workout today, guys. Don't forget to let us know in the comments if you liked watching this, and let us know if you give it a go too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of content coming all around Lauren's training, some of the things I'm doing, and I think you'll get a whole lot of value from it. And obviously, make sure you subscribe so you're gonna see a lot of the future content, which is gonna help you get amazing results and help you with your own training and everything in between.
It's gonna be epic.